everybody, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, so we're gonna do a tech video. So this week we are going to be cleaning a mechanical keyboard. This is my normal keyboard. It's a Corsair K55 mechanical keyboard. It got some milk spilt on it. So that is obviously disgusting. It's just kind of been collecting dust for about a week, so it's pretty dirty now. So the main thing about this video is we're obviously going to be getting into the grooves. This is going to be more of a deep clean. This isn't going to be like how to wipe off the top. This is how to clean if you accidentally spill something or get something in the keys. First things first, in a situation like this is you want to take off the keys. There's a couple different ways you can do this. There are actually tools out there called key pullers for this specific job. I do not have one. You can get one on Amazon for like $5-6. But I'm gonna use a card. This is just an old gift card. It doesn't even work anymore, so I don't really care if you guys see the numbers because there's no money on here. What you do is you just kind of get it underneath the key, like in this groove here, and just get it underneath there and pull up. Just get under as much. That's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, that's so gross. There's a lot of crap in there. This is disgusting. What you're gonna do with these keys, after you have very gently popped them off, I have a bowl of hot water and dish soap. Just toss them in there, let them soak. Just use a very, very mild soap. Don't use anything harsh. And basically, we're just gonna do that for the rest of these keys. Another reason you might want to take the keys off is if you wanted to like customize your keyboard. Like I've seen a lot of gamers will do a different color WASD keys. So that's always an option if you want to customize your keyboard. Oh, I almost forgot to let you guys know, the very first thing I did when the milk was spilled is I immediately unplugged it and laid it upside down on a towel. That way, ideally, most of it will drip out because you don't want it getting in there. You don't want the liquid getting in and frying your components. Okay, we have all the keys removed and they're all just soaking here in this soapy water. I'm just gonna let them soak for like an hour or so. And in the meantime, this is so gross, you guys. It's normally not that dirty. It got wet and then all the dust, and it actually looks like there's some food, like crackers. I know my son's been eating a lot of crackers lately, so I think he's been eating those near my computer, like he's not supposed to. And obviously the dog hair has been attracted in there. There's dog hair everywhere. I vacuum every day. That's pretty much all I can do about it. But we're gonna go ahead and clean this out. First thing I'm gonna do is just take a damp paper towel, nothing but water on it, and just run it over the outside of this, oh, absolutely disgusting thing. I honestly didn't think it was gonna be this bad. All right, guys, now it's time for the Q-tips. I'm just gonna use that water. And you're just gonna go in and scrub at it. Hopefully, you guys don't need to scrub like I do. It's not that much of a scrub, but there's a couple things, you know? So like this little bit of soapy water that I'm using on here, that's fine. You don't wanna submerge your keyboard. You could definitely short out some circuits and make things not work. I finally have finished cleaning the bulk of the keyboard underneath the keys. So now I'm going to take a disinfecting wipe, follow it up. Sorry about that. I already kind of wiped off all the milk and whatnot that was on here with that paper towel in the beginning, but this is just for extra cleanliness. And I get the back of it too. There's a little bit of crusty milk on there, so now that everything is disinfected and cleaned and beautiful, now it's time for your keys. Let's see how they're doing. They look pretty good. Let's see, even like the ones that had milk on them, they look pretty good. Like it's all already come off. I didn't have to scrub these or anything. I thought maybe I might have to wipe them down a little bit, but it looks like all the milk just came right off, which is awesome. So everything came off. I don't even need to scrub these. I'm just going to give them a quick rinse. So I rinsed them off so they're not soapy anymore. And now I'm just gonna lay them out and let them air dry. As soon as these suckers dry, which would probably only take an hour or so, we can pop them back on. So I'll see you then. All right, we're back. The keys are all dry. The keys are pretty dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop them back in. Starting with one that I know where it goes. Let me just take a moment to admire that. So most of these keys, it's gonna be pretty easy. You just put it where it needs to go and position it so that it lines up and just gently pop it in. That's all there is to most of these keys. However, some of your keys might have this little metal bar. For example, my space keys and my shift keys and enter keys, I think, have this little metal bar. So that you just have to be a little more careful when you're installing it. On mine, the metal bar is on the top of the key, and there's these little notches here, and you basically want to get it in there, and then there's all these plastic parts that line up as well. You gotta basically line everything up. I find it easiest to do the little notches first, get those in there, and then yeah, you can see I was able to kind of put them in before even pushing the plastic parts together. So then you can just push together, like I said, all the plastic parts, line everything up, and push it in, and there you go. Just gonna put these together now. What the heck is this? I feel like I've never seen some of these keys before. I'm like, what's a pause break? I just don't use a lot of these keys. The arrow keys are gonna be the trickiest because obviously they all look the same, but they're all a different shape, kind of. Like the keys, they're not perfectly square, which is nice because otherwise I would have no idea which way things went or what went where. She is put together and she's clean and she's beautiful. Let's power her up so you can see what she looks like. This is the finished product, what it looks like when it's all plugged in. Hey, so I don't know what's going on with my other camera, but for some reason it didn't film my outro. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to give me a like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.